Where we're standing now was Athlone Gardens, and it was a park owned by the Royal Borough of Kensington and Chelsea, and around it was the Wornington Green Estate. We took the view that really what we needed to do was to create somewhere new which hung on to all the good things about the area and a change in the quality of life for those residents.
It's a good change. It was time to renew the face of the area. Obviously we do miss our old house, we have to admit. It was a very long time, but no, we're very happy here.
Oh, the picture behind me, as I said, was taken, I think, around 1984 or thereabouts. We had all these bell bottoms at the time, and all these platform shoes and things like that. Oh, but then the world moves on. I'm very happy that these constructions are taking place because it will help our children, great-grandchildren, and so on.
The new development brought us together, if you like. That's one of the good things that has happened to us as a community.
The essential part of the future success of Portobello was the time that we spent creating the brief, and that was a very collaborative process. We worked with residents.
There was a lot of discussion and debate about the correct form of architecture, the correct form of urban design and layout. Those discussions were sometimes quite fraught, but my goodness me, they were very positive in terms of the outcome.
We engaged with PRP really early on in the process, and I think that was a very important part of what we did.
This was all about creating a new urban quarter, making sure that we respected the grain, the historic street pattern, and reintroducing some of those historic references into the design of the master plan.
It was clear that in order to make this work financially, the new development was going to have a higher density than the existing accommodation.
There's been a tremendous amount of talk in recent years about this so-called New London vernacular, and sometimes I think people struggle to understand what's meant by that. But I think what we've seen in the last year or two is a welcome return to brick, and also picking up some of the fundamental things that work so well in Georgian, Edwardian, Victorian building, adaptable buildings.
So we have here townhouses, we have mews, we have duplexes on the ground floor for families with apartments above.
So it might look like a townhouse, but actually within it you've got all of these different apartments and all these different solutions for individual customers.
And the best thing is that all look the same. You don't know who lives in any of them. And that's what I like. It's equal, if you like, for everybody.
It's fantastic to see a place that was so separated from its surroundings linked back in so people can walk through it.
It's about reintroducing a street pattern which is much more typical of the grain and the nature of London as a city.
When you're involved in regeneration projects like these, the quality of how the public realm operates is absolutely essential.
It's very nice that they kept most of the trees, and they're also adding new gardens, and the new park's going to be built. So that gives it a very nice atmosphere. It's very nice to walk around, especially in a sunny day.
We take a real pride in everything we do as a family-owned business. We have a direct labour force. All of our operatives, all our labourers, all our technicians really understand the importance of the quality that they are delivering to the community that they're serving.
It just looks so modern and so up-to-date with everything. Although the diversity has stayed the same, people have stayed the same.
And this is going to be a really vibrant urban quarter in the future. We're very proud to have been able to help shape that.
People feel happy in the neighbourhood, and they know that it's going to be there for a long time. It's going to be appealing, it's going to be safe.
You walk away from these jobs and it makes all of the pain and the tears worthwhile to see the contribution you've had in transforming and actually creating a real sense of place.
This is 10 years of effort, and I have to say it brought a bit of a tear to my eye seeing it for the first time.
This needs to be celebrated throughout London. It has transformed my life, and I think it'd be able to transform anybody's life.
When you walk around here today, you know it's a new project, but you kind of think, if I come back here in 30 or 40 years' time, you just know it will be successful.
I'm saying this on behalf of all the people who've actually moved into these new buildings. They're going to be very grateful for what they've done. They've done extremely well, and I know they're going to do more.
Regeneration isn't just about the building. It has to be about that long-term attention to the detail of management, future investment, and that investment in the area. And that's what will turn it from being a really fantastic development into a really fantastic place.
I don't think I need to move from here again until when God's time comes, you see. I'm very happy to stay here.